Good morning. It is the first official day of classes. It is Wednesday, I believe May 18th. And I'm very excited. I have an academic handbook exam from 8 to 9 using Lockdown Browser. Then from 10 to 12, I have physiology. And from 1 to 3, I have anatomy. We'll get out at a decent time today. The same professor teaches anatomy and physiology. It will show you guys along the way. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm drinking my pre-workout right now. Going to hit a light workout this morning just to kind of get into a routine. I'll try that out today and I will see you in a bit. I just took a shower, so now it's time to pick some Caribbean blue scrubs and log into Canvas to take the handbook exam. Okay, I've got my Caribbean blue scrubs on, my little name tag. I probably should have ironed it. It was just kind of like folded for a while, so they're definitely wrinkled. They're the Figs Caribbean blue style scrubs. I'm just gonna put on some makeup and then take the handbook quiz. I will be using my computer for the academic handbook quiz. Apparently it's not graded, so I guess we will find out. And we have to take it as many times until we get 100. But I think it's just to get into the swing of using the Lockdown Browser, which locks down everything on your computer so you can't open anything when you're taking an exam. And it's also recorded with a live webcam. This should be interesting. I feel like I should have been studying a little of the handbook. I just like reread it over last night, so I'm hoping that will suffice. But I'm just logging in here. It's 8 o'clock. I just refreshed the page. And okay, let me use my mouse because my nails aren't cute. Academic handbook quiz. Here we go. Like I said, I don't think it really counts for any grade points, but I did the practice exam from 2018 last night, and it had a lot of similar questions, just a little different answers. But overall, it was nothing that we really haven't gone over during orientation. So that was nice. And I don't have physiology until 10 a.m. So I will probably stay in scrubs. And I think I'm gonna edit my orientation videos and vlogs so I can get that up for you guys. But by the time I post this video, they will already be out. So check those out if you'd like. I had a lot of fun recording those orientation vlogs. So yeah, first quiz successful. And I will check back in with you guys right before physiology at 10. I have my study space all set up here. So there's my laptop, which I will tune in from Zoom on my laptop. Then I have the syllabus printed out with a notepad just in case I have to write anything down, and a highlighter. And then my iPad will be opened with the physiology PowerPoint, and then I have my Apple Pencil so that I can take notes on the PowerPoint as well. This is where I'll be for the next 2 hours until noon. Then we get a 1 hour lunch break, and I will be back here for anatomy at 1. I have my Caribbean blue scrubs with my little shark pin and my name tag. I know that they can see my name on Zoom, but I just want to make sure that they can, I don't know. I feel like it just makes me more prepared. So yeah, I'm gonna log in right now and start my first class of my master's program. Currently in the waiting room for physiology to begin. We went over a lot of housekeeping stuff, such as the anatomy lab and how it's just a designated time for us to look up certain structures on our atlas, utilize all the resources, and make sure that we're studying and preparing for our quizzes and exams. We also went over the syllabus, but it wasn't just a bland read of the syllabus. He was explaining concepts, showing us how to navigate through the anatomy atlas and all the resources that we have to our disposal. He also explained how we will be getting into medical imaging, which is very interesting. So I'm excited to kind of look at CT scans and MRIs pertaining to things that we will be diagnosing in the future. Our professor's super sweet and he seems to go at a reasonable pace. We had a break at 10:50 until 11, and then he ended at 11:50. So I feel like he likes to do it in 50-minute chunks, which is definitely manageable. We have him again for anatomy class, but we will be doing physiology. I guess that's the order he wanted to go in today. So I'm gonna go make myself some lunch, and then I will log in again at 1 o'clock, and we have class until 3 o'clock today, and then we're done for the day, but I will probably be studying, so I will be vlogging that as well. So I forgot to record me going into my anatomy class this afternoon. It was from 1 to 3 o'clock. Just finished up. It's about 3 o'clock now. Pretty overwhelming, honestly. I feel like I forgot a lot of basic chemistry and bio principles and a lot about the cell and the membranes and all that fun stuff. So it looks like I am going to be doing a lot of reviewing tonight and just reiterating the material. I feel like today was not that long of a day, but I still feel like it was a long day. It's just gonna be weird acclimating to like going to class again and learning a lot of information in one day. Now I am taking a little break to like de-stress and do something I enjoy before I hop back in and just review the material. I also might just look at the lecture a little bit more before we go over things, just so I know a little bit about what to expect. Anyway, I like the way his method of like teaching and how he structures his classes. Tomorrow, I don't have an actual class at 8 a.m., but that's when we have our anatomy lab, which is like our own personal instruction where we work on the anatomy assignments and just go over certain things in that class using our atlas. So I will be doing that tomorrow from 8 to 10, and then we have physiology lecture online from 10 to 12. From there, we have a lunch break from 12 to 1, and then we will be on campus from 1 to 5. We have 2 new classes after that. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I am about to go to bed. It is 10:30. I didn't study for that long, maybe like 2 hours tonight, cumulatively. I reviewed some of the resources that we have at our disposal in regards to anatomy and physiology. Anyway, now I kind of have a little feel for how it will go tomorrow. So it's going to be 2 classes online and 2 in person. So it'll be interesting. It'll be like a hybrid day, but I will vlog that experience for you, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday. The 8 a.m. is on our own self-instruction, so I didn't really have as big of a motivation to work out before and get up early. My alarm was set for 6:30, but I've been snoozing and it's 7:45, so I am going to put on scrubs, do a little bit of makeup, and I'm gonna eat breakfast while I do my own little anatomy self-instruction. I got ready pretty quickly. I did my makeup and I just put my scrubs on. So I'm going to start my session for my independent anatomy lab, and I will post a clip of me just super quickly doing, you know, my thing. I'm ready for our physiology lecture. I'm just gonna click on it through our Google Calendar, which is super nice, and then just hit open Zoom, and it will launch the meeting. Oh, hey, there's me. We're gonna join with video, and it looks like we're still in the waiting room for now, but time for physiology. Hope I don't get as overwhelmed today as I did yesterday, but it's a new day and I'm ready. I'm getting things together before going to campus because we have our next 2 classes on campus, and I made myself some bean pasta and sausage for lunch with a little side salad. I'm just gonna eat super quick get to campus as soon as I can. We have from 12 to 1 o'clock to have lunch and go to campus. I'm very excited to go back on campus, and this is our first lecture on campus. I just got into my car. I'm going to head to campus for a lecture starting at 1. It's about 12:30, so I should get there with 20 minutes to spare. I'm just leaving campus now. My professor in the last class we had went like 10 minutes over, and she loves to talk and tell stories and give us asides. So we were there from 1 to 5, so it was just a lot, and I'm feeling really tired right now. So we had history taking from 1 to 3, and then from 3 to 5 we just had physical diagnosis, and this was a lecture part. So we have some like readings associated with it, and then we'll be in the lab, I believe, in a few weeks, where we have our equipment and we're going to be assessing somebody. And this class goes with history taking because you take the history and then you do your physical exam. Love how we kind of had them back to back because they got to explain like their piece in diagnosing and assessing patients. I'm actually going to meet my buddy who's like my mentor from the class ahead of us. I'm meeting her at Duncan right now, and we actually met on Instagram, which is awesome. Social media has come truly a long way. I'm gonna meet her at Duncan. I'm just caught in like a line of cars that are stuck at a light waiting to get out of school. And we're just gonna get coffee because we never met before, but we've been talking, and she's been giving me so much advice. She's honestly a lifesaver, and she's awesome. She gives really great advice. Her Insta is actually at myway2pa. So definitely give her a follow. She's an amazing resource in person, and I'm really excited to meet her. So I'm gonna meet her and then get coffee, a little energy boost, and I will probably study a little bit of the physiology that we went over today, maybe preview the anatomy lecture for tomorrow, and also go over some things for anatomy lab. That's my plan for right now. So this is gonna be super short because my hands are like super full, but I just got back from meeting my buddy, and she's so sweet. She got me a plant to watch my growth, both the plant and my growth during this program. So sweet and symbolic. She also got me a little goodie bag and gave me some textbooks. I've known her on social media for like a year now-ish, and it was just so nice to meet her. But yeah, I'm going up to my apartment, so I will see you soon. Just got upstairs and I brought everything up. This is what my buddy Courtney got me. So some candy, pencils, and some supplies for PD, like tongue depressors and stuff. The plant I was telling you guys about. And then she gave me all these textbooks. Bless, thank you so much. It's a little after 6, like 6:05. This morning I got up at 5:45. I'm gonna go work out, do like a quick 35-40 minute lifting, and then like a little hit, and then abs. Took my pre-workout. I packed my lunch. I will be on campus from 8 to 3 today. I have anatomy lab, which is our self-instruction, from 8 to 10, where I'll be like screenshotting pictures from the Atlas resource and then labeling them and just like learning these concepts. And then from 10 to 12 we have anatomy. We have an hour break for lunch, and then from 1 to 3 we have cultural issues. It's our first time with that class. And then from 3 to 5 it's intro to PA, so that is the first time for that class too. I also made an Instagram quiz yesterday. If you're into just like, you know, always staying up on the material and you want like to quiz yourself every now and then, definitely check those out. My Instagram is at @VitchikVic_futurePA. Just in case you're interested. I know some people really enjoy those, and I've been receiving a lot of positive feedback from both my classmates and my general following, which is awesome because doing the quizzes helped me. I know I'm a very like teaching-based learner in addition to like learning on my own, so that's one of the ways I've been studying in the past. So I'm hoping that will transfer over with me. I'm kind of rambling this morning. This is the last day of my vlog. It is Friday, thank goodness. So it's the first weekend in PA school, so I'm gonna try to like figure out my studying routine and stuff, but I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog. I hope it's helpful. Okay, so I just went to the gym. I'm a sweaty mess. Now it's time to shower, do my makeup really quick, get dressed in my scrubs, and head to campus. Okay, my scrubs are on, and my makeup is all on. I'm dressed and ready to go. I just made a protein shake so that I can drink this on the go. Here's my lunch. I'm currently on my way to campus. It's about a 10-minute drive, and I am going to meet a few classmates in the computer lab. That's where we're having our anatomy class, and we're just gonna do like independent study time that's like nice and quiet. I'm walking in right now. I got my mask on. The building's right there. Got my lunch and water. Ready to have a good day. Class is officially out for the day. We have actually a pre-recorded lecture for the intern PA, so I will probably look at that when I get home, if not tomorrow. That pretty much concludes the vlogging experience for my first week of classes. Again, I had Monday and Tuesday orientation, which is a separate vlog, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of classes. We are doing a hybrid of in-person and online, so it gets a little tricky. We're still all trying to get used to it, like the teachers included. So I'm excited to keep vlogging and documenting my experience in PA school. I'm over the moon, beyond excited to be where I am today, and each minute in PA school is a blessing. Like, having all this material and all this stuff to like do and learn and read is a blessing, and I'm just excited to study all the time. This might lessen as I get stressed with the semester, but I know that I'm extremely blessed and extremely grateful for a spot in this program, and this is something I've been working for a very long time, and I'm going to be studying a lot. So I'm gonna go have fun tonight, and this concludes this vlog. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.